So, hey, just wanted to jump on the call with you guys. We're going to be going over a few main things today with the call. We're going to be talking about brand. We're going to be talking about going over some of your channels and just hot seating you guys and giving you guys tips and tricks because there's so many videos out there just telling you guys like the super basic generic stuff about building a stream, okay? Be energetic, stream at certain times, play certain games, have a consistent stream schedule, upgrade your editing. That's all good and dandy, but in the beginning, I didn't know any of that. And sure, I learned, and you're just kind of guessing stuff. But for me, what you need to understand, you got to build a brand for yourself. What does your brand represent? You can have big brands like Nike, Apple, sure. But here's the thing, you also have smaller mom and pop shop brands. To give you guys an example, there are small brands that work super niche that do very well. To give you an example, Jesus Christ, the viral TikTok video of the Hot Tool girl, like that in itself is a brand. She went omega viral for that, but she is small. Is that a good comparison for people? No, but you understand the Hot Tool girl, that's a brand now. That is essentially brand. You're known for that. And it works the same for your local mom and pop shops, okay, when it comes to brand. To give you an example, to somewhere where I live, there is a superstore in a certain city. And I tell people there's this like really cool barbecue restaurant place that only sells barbecue. And a lot of people in my city will be like, oh, I know that place. That's brand. A small mom and pop shop of like 20-seater, super well known. And that's brand. Okay. And that's what you got to figure out. Brand is not like me wearing a white dress and be like, oh, cool, that's brand. Brand is just something that people know you for. To give example with my brand, I wear a white dress t-shirt. That's just me. That's kind of what I did. And however, I am not family friendly. The reason why is number one, I swear a little bit. Number two, I do gambling on casino websites. And number three, I do gambling on CSGO websites. So these are like sponsored, obviously. But with those, I'm okay with it. Like that's why. For me, I treat Twitch like a business. For me, the goal is to make money. Like that's the premise. Don't get me wrong. I'm there to like add value in other ways, shapes, or forms with personality and fun stuff. But you got to figure out what the goal of your business is, which is your Twitch channel, and what it is. For me, it is to be able to quit my 9 to 5 and do my 9 to 5 part time. Right. Then I've already achieved that. I barely go to work. I work like maybe once or twice a week for like 3 hours, and that's it. And that works for me. That really, really works for me. And this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. Once you figure out how branding works, it changes the entire game for you because how you do branding is how you approach your business. So, say for example, when I talk about big streamers, let's just take an example, Tectone. Tectone, he's a big streamer and he's known for gacha games, controversy, being fast. He's very fast on executing, and he's very good at doing collaborations through controversy. The business strategy that he has is so smart. It's so smart. I know a lot of you guys might hate the way he does it because he's loud or he's bald or he gets into himself into a lot of controversy. His brand is doing collaboration through controversy. It's so smart. It's so smart. You guys need to do like a case study on Tectone. He's actually very smart. And he has a very compelling story. Homeless, was literally homeless for a while, had a gambling addiction. Look at it where he is now. Very, very compelling story. People love an underdog story. I'll give you a second example. Amaranth. Amaranth. When I say that, she's hot tub streamer, OnlyFans. People are there to look at her lovely body, and she has a gas station. There are things that I know that's brand. That is brand. Amaranth, very smart businesswoman. The fact that she was married and that her husband that was the one that was essentially controlling her life, uh the husband was a very smart business person. I'm not saying what the husband did to Amaranth was great, but I'm saying from a business monetary perspective, Jesus Christ, the husband had an impeccable strategy. He knew what men wanted and he gave them what they wanted, and in lieu of, men gave Amaranth a ton of money. A ton of money. Obviously, now she's a lot better and she's no longer being controlled by her husband. She can do what she wants to do, which is very nice. So, good on her. But that's the thing about branding. it is very, very powerful. Like, you guys have to understand that your brand dictates who you're. And here's the thing, your brand doesn't have to be the same forever. I've changed my names a bunch of times. To give you an example, really briefly, I remember I changed my name to Asian Mr. Beast because in my mind I was going like, damn, Asian Mr. Beast makes a lot of money. He has a big brand. I'll just piggyback off his brand, be Asian Mr. Beast. But then eventually, it was a great name and people still remember me for Asian Mr. Beast. And it was great. I somewhat regret changing my name a little bit, but that's fine. The reason why I changed it though was because I popped into someone's stream and I was kind of talking about them, about like money and stuff. And they were basically saying, hey, if you're like, the Asian Mr. Beast, where's my $2,000 donation? And that's when I kind of realized, I was like, okay, so even though I'm piggybacking off Asian Mr. Beast's brand, which is he gives away a lot of money, philanthropy, has money, I myself do not have a lot of money. I myself cannot piggyback off that brand properly because I don't have a $2,000 to whip out and throw at people. So that's why I rebranded. And that's the thing. It's okay to rebrand. You figure out, what works for you and you change it as you go. That's okay. If you have a Twitch channel right now, don't worry about it. Just rebrand later. Not a big deal. Change your name. Like, who the hell cares? Nobody. But here's the thing. People in my stream still remember me being as Asian Mr. Beast. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's nice. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have changed it. So, foresight is 2020. But let's just go into like the little nitty bitty details about the technical execution of brand. You guys figure out what your brand is, what your values are, what you want your business to mean, what you want your Twitch channel to mean, okay? If you want to do family, sure. If you want to make money, sure. If you want to build a community, sure. If you want to be famous, sure. Plenty of strategies for you to be able to go out there and do it. But I'm going to whoa. Give me 1 second. I am going to share with you my screen if I can. Just give me 1 second and we'll do some hot seats, okay? We'll do some hot seats and grill some of you guys a little bit. Sorry, Shab. I'm gonna pick on you a little bit. Just give me 1 second. If you also want to be part of the free Skool Twitch Academy, make sure you join in the description down below. It's free for now. Maybe I'll charge later, but we'll see. Anyways, back to the coaching. All right, let's share my screen. Screen 1. Share. All right, so obviously we have this right here. We have Shab's channel. And let's just do a hot seat with Shab's channel and give you guys like something very, very simple. Just to start with Twitch, okay? Let's start with Twitch. So first and foremost, he has a stream starting. That's fine. Let's take a look at his about. About is the big one. He has a kind of a banner. The banner is nice, but as you can see, the banner is being completely covered. So I would definitely change the banner a little bit to make it so that this isn't going to get covered. So kind of either put it to the side or just don't have a stream channel trail going on. That's fine. But yeah, this branding is okay. Probably have your dude shift over here so we can actually kind of see that that's who your representation is of. Okay, let's go to about. About, really good. I like this. It's nice and clean. So just having your business email first and a simple description is very good. This way people and brands can reach out to you so they know who you are and what you're doing. Having your Instagrams and your social media on the side, great. Just have that there. You have your Discord and YouTube and 2 YouTube channels. We'll double check on that. I don't know why you have 2 YouTube channels. It might be good. It's probably different content, but we'll take a dive into it. But overall, from quick glimpses, yeah, that's good. In your about page, you have rules, which is fine. Your personal Discord to join, donations. I would say personally, don't do donations via PayPal. Let me explain why. The amount of money that you actually get from donations via PayPal is not a lot. And if someone decides to charge you back from PayPal, it's such a pain in the ass. Just don't do it. I swear to God, I really recommend people doing Skool, like actually. So Jason Derulo literally started his own Skool. It's $5 a month. It's great value. Just charge people $5 for a community. That's it. Simple, easy, monthly recurring, even better than Twitch, because at least with the $5 there, you're actually getting most of it. Here, PayPal monetization with their payment system is a pain in the butt. If someone decides that they want a refund on the donation that they gave you, it's a pain in the ass. I would just avoid doing donations overall in general. Just stick with Twitch subs and donations, okay? Just stick with that. Now, the biggest thing that we're gonna dive into is your YouTube. Obviously, Twitch, that's basics. You can always do Twitch. It's not that hard. It's easy. It's simple. Let's go to YouTube. We'll open up your YouTube and we'll open up your gaming channel. Okay, so this. All right, let's take a look at this. You have your links here, variety streamer. I'd recommend same thing. Keep it short and simple. Put your business email here if people can find you. Make it so it's not hard for people to find you. That's what I would do. Keep it short and simple. But I can see why your banner is of you here, so it looks very well on YouTube. Might need to adjust it for Twitch. That's all. I can tell that with this content, 420 videos, 420. Nice. You're doing the red pill type of React content. Honestly, not bad. You definitely have. Let's take a look. Let's go to latest. You definitely have videos that perform well, but I can tell you that the React content is super saturated. And here's the thing, doing React content isn't bad, but I would definitely recommend doing React content, but have a service or product behind it. Because here's the thing, even though your channel is very small, you can monetize it very effectively because you have like at least 5 to 4 people who watch your stuff consistently, okay? So you do get views, and that's not a bad thing. So let's just pop in to the video right here and see what we can do. So I'm gonna pause it. Hey, so I will say, don't do welcome back to the channel. If someone's brand new, they have no idea who you are. You've lost them in like the first 5 seconds. Never say welcome back. Never say that, because if someone's brand new in your channel, they have no idea who you are. Start with the hook. Compelling statement that will people go like, wait, what? What did you say? So, that's like a good hook. Start with that. That was a little bit confusing because I'm going like, what are you even saying? Like, even for me watching that right now, it's really hard to understand. So what I would do is I would lead with something with, I haven't watched the video, but to give you a stronger hook, be like, say like, her boyfriend has another girlfriend. Is she cheating on him? We're going to find out. Short, quick, simple. People are like, wait, what? What'd you say? Like, that is good, short, and simple. You had it a little bit too long. Just condense it, make it like to the point, impact, hit it hard, and people will like watch. Because the first minute of the video is the most important, is because after they get through your first minute of the video, retention stays. As long as you can get people 70% retention by the 1 minute mark, your video will do fine. So if I were you, Shab, take a look at your analytics, see within the first minute how hard the drop off is, and work on that first minute. The first minute is very important. Screw the other minutes, okay? So that's what I have for this. Obviously, you have your links. I definitely recommend having a little call to action. For any of you guys who are starting Twitch streaming, have a service or a product that you sell, okay? Be it either one merch item, or be it either one-on-one coaching or something. Small channels can do very, very well by having a product or a service that they offer. Because now instead of trying to make money off Google AdSense, you'll be making money on either your coaching, your course, or your merch. Have that. Have something for people to be able to buy. I know channels where they only have 1,000 subscribers and their channels get like 50 views tops, but they make a 6-figure income because they're hyper specialized, hyper niche, have a service or product that solves a problem that's super dialed in. If you guys want to make money with YouTube, do that. Okay. Don't focus on trying to go viral, because that's a very, very long-term play. Okay. So let's take a look at your short form content. All right. So your shorts, let's see this. Your shorts do well. As you can see right here, these shorts do well. Matt Rife is Matt Rife, so he's obviously going to get views. But let's see what happened with your tell. Okay, somebody explain. Let's see what you did right here. Okay, okay. So this is interesting. Okay, let me tell you the strategy. Number one, people were looking very confused. The vape, do that. If you're a vapor, vape in the first 10 seconds, like first vape in the first 5-10 seconds, because that's your brand, okay? Like just shoot that vape, just huff and puff that vape when you do your react. The first 5 seconds, don't puff it all the time. That's a strategy. That's a health thing. I'm not saying do it all the time, but I'm saying you puff that vape, you see it. The puffing of the vape is a strategy. I need to remember what that strategy is called, but it's basically where you're doing your life day to day and people are interested in the day to day. It's like basically someone, getting ready for their day. They're putting on their glasses, brushing their teeth, and they're talking over things, right? That there's a specific strategy. I don't remember the name of it, Jesus Christ, but it's a very specific strategy, does very well, performs very well. Like for example, like this video does well because number one, in the beginning, people are super confused, like what is happening. Like that's why people continue watching and then they see your reaction. So that's why this video does really well. We'll go back and take a look at one that's not doing well. So let's go with this one. Why did she do this at the end? I mean, that's okay. It's just someone's reaction content. Sure. Let's go with this one. See, that content didn't do well because there was not much curiosity. You see two hot girls, sure, kinda, but you can tell that the strategy is hit and miss. Views here, views here, views here, no views here. Definitely need a certain strategy. And here's the thing, that's where your brand comes in. I think you really have to dial down on just specifically for this, like this type of content, what you specifically react to. Because the Mad Rife is insane. Here's the thing. If I were you, this performs well, do more of this shit. Just react to a lot of comedians' comment. React to a lot of comedians' things. The content does very well. It's literally Reddit copy paste. It's basically people who are on Reddit, and what they end up doing is they just copy what does well on Reddit, put it to Twitter, put it on a YouTube form, just blows well because you have affirmations from other people liking this content already. And this is the same thing. I've seen this clip before of Matt Rife doing his comedy skit. It does well. So that's why you should definitely just do things that have performed well in this channel. Okay. But let's do one more thing for you. Let's take a look at your live video for you. This is your gaming. Okay. So obviously you're doing multi-stream. That's fine. Oh, your YouTube definitely needs a little bit of work though. I would say I definitely think that if you're going to do YouTube gaming, your YouTube needs a lot of work. Probably keep it consistent through your brand. This one looks like Mikasa from Eren, like Attack on Titan, but I don't know. Maybe have this up here too, your banner. Let's go to videos. So here's the thing. Trump gets shot. I see what this is. This is short form content, and here's the thing: certain things do well. This is like short form content in long form format. It's good. It performs well because it's super low commitment. It's like people see it's 34 seconds, they'll click it. Good for exposure. Not good for branding because it doesn't relate to video game. Unless this is your video game channel. I think it is. And I think it is your video game channel, but you want to keep it a little bit more specific. See this? The Genshin stuff? I did this before. Why I quit Woowa? Same thing. 1 minute? Great. You can get people on here if you do short content, which is good for building brand. You see this? You're doing Woowa, that's great. I did this before. I jumped on Woowa. Like I jumped on the newest Genshin game, started promoting content, but it's really hard to do that type of content because you're gonna be competing with big people. See this one? This really good content. Make that into a short form video. Like have it here, but also do it as a short form video here. Okay, hold up. I need to go back to one thing. So obviously you want to catch on the trend. Trump gets like hit, I understand that. You're trying to catch on a trend, but you're a video game channel. Like this should have been in your other channel. This should have been in your other channel. Probably would have performed a lot better. The reason why is the YouTube algorithm sees that you do YouTube video game content. They're going to promote your stuff to YouTube video game content. People don't care about the Trump getting shot at. And they just don't. They just don't. That doesn't correlate. Put this in your other channel, it would perform a lot better. But however, one thing that I would recommend is let's go to this was your Wuwa stuff did great. Wuwa stuff did great, but you transitioned out of Wuwa, not a big deal. But the issue of transitioning out of Wuwa is that you were building brand and now you're changing. Now people don't know what your brand is. But that's fine. Even your shorts, a little bit awkward because it doesn't look like it's video game related, except for here. Your video game stuff is nice. So you can see here, you can see here. But let's take a look at the one that did very well, which is your React content, your 1.3K. Okay. It's just music in the background. You're up here reacting. This is MC for Wuwa. Female MC for Wuwa. The one thing I would recommend is hyperlink. So in YouTube is a function which allows you to be able to post a long form or link a long form YouTube content that's on your channel down here. So that way people can just, if they are scrolling, they can like take a look at your long form channel. I would recommend that. That's just like a little quick, very quick. Look at this. Okay, that was just a quick little dive in for you, Shab. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Like this is just like a little deep dive on your channel. Obviously, the biggest thing with this summarize is brand, figure out what your brand is. YouTube, make sure you have 70% retention within the first 1 minute mark. 3, do what works for your channel. 4, link if you're doing YouTube shorts, make sure you have your long form content hyperlinked into your short form videos so people can find your long stuff. These are just some quick stuff for you guys to be able to do. If you have any questions, please let me know. I gotta pop off because I'm about to, I need to make food and start streaming. So, but yeah, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know and we'll kind of go from there. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for popping in and I'll see you guys then until the next time. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye for now.